Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of your Magnum Predictions, presented by 4.5 Marks.
Yo, yo, yo.
The show that we're going to go see November 9th. Buy your tickets at the German American Society. From the Ashes, what a stacked card we have in store for us.
Man, what a stacked card. Like any of these matches, I'm excited for all of them. Can't wait to see them. Honestly, I think there's still general admission tickets if you haven't bought them yet. So you jive turkeys, you better go buy them if you haven't.
If not, you are missing out.
100%.
Everyone knows November 9th, the German American Society is the place to be.
Place to be. That's where you got to be. That's where you got to see. Some Magnum Wrestling, man. From the Ashes. Man, we're coming off of Over the Top. I feel great. I know you feel great.
That show was insane. And just all of the back and forth and the upsets and the turmoil and we lost a GM. Like,
yeah,
we gained another one, which is fun. I loved that. But I mean, it's so hard to see Joey gone. You know, it's like, what are we gonna do?
We'll wait and see, man. Because I don't know, Joey Anderson. I don't know. You've done a great job. You know, I've never seen somebody put Tums on the map the way Joey Anderson has. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for Joey. Thank you, Joey.
Yeah, but now we got Snowflake Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got a good GM back in place. I'm excited to see how he fares.
Put in work.
Dealing with the locker room is not a fun time, so let's just see what he's cooked up for this show.
Yeah, let's see what card he has given us here today, guys.
Yeah.
And remember, this is in mark order, general marks. But before we get into it, leave a like. Comment down below who you liked, who you want to see. And obviously, subscribe. What you doing?
Yeah, don't be a jive turkey.
Don't be a jive turkey. And if you bought your tickets, buy your tickets, naturaltickets.com/Magnum Pro Wrestling. So you can buy your tickets November 9th, German American Society Hall, from the Ashes. And just like everybody else, we will all rise from the ashes after this show here tonight. So, first match of the night, we have Sadie Bell versus Maggie Lee. Some women's action here. And I do apologize. But last time Maggie Lee was here, I did not go to the show, so I apologize for that. But I'm excited to see Maggie Lee, see what they can do. And Sadie, I know Sadie too well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sold on Sadie, but this is I'm going to say this, right? This is probably crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is Sadie's toughest opponent yet.
Oh, wow.
I'm thoroughly impressed by Maggie and her ability to move around the ring. Her move choice, just everything that she puts together in the squared circle is incredible.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how Sadie does, just because with her being relatively new and now on the main roster, it's going to be really exciting to see almost a veteran right at this point in the women's division to Sadie being brand new. It's going to be a very interesting match for both of them, I think.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm excited to see. I've seen some clips online on the social medias for Maggie Lee, and I am impressed. She's quick.
She's really good.
She's quick. She's
agile.
Long.
She's long too. Like, she has very long limbs. She hit you with a clothesline. She has that really cool leg kick she does. I think it's like an axe hand. Like
axe kick.
The axe kick.
The axe kick.
It's really good.
There.
It's really good. Just her moveset is very, very unique, especially for a women's wrestler. So it's exciting to see new and adventurous wrestling here in Omaha, Nebraska, especially at the German American Society.
Yep, from the Ashes. All right, so who you got in this match? I got personally. It's a personal. I haven't seen Maggie Lee, so I'm kind of biased in that regard. So I will have to pick Sadie for this matchup here, just because you were at the last show where they faced off against each other. Who won that bout?
So she went against Layla Gray for the OVW Women's Championship.
Oh.
So it was a contest for sure. They both went back and forth. There was moments I thought that Layla was going to lose that belt and we have a new champion. But again, being a veteran of more time in the ring, it's brain over brawn, I think. And she really brought out a good match. She had a great showing, but unfortunately she did lose that title shot. Now, for this match against Sadie, I think I'm going to have to be devil's advocate here, and I'm going to go with Maggie. She thoroughly impressed me, right?
Oh, okay.
Again, we don't get too many women's matches here in Omaha. I want to see that change. I do think we have a great new upcoming roster that's going to take care of that for us.
Definitely.
So I think we're going to see Sadie get the rub down. I think she'll learn from this. She'll be better from it, and then her next matches from here on out are just going to be that much better.
She does get better and better every time.
I think so too. I'm taking Maggie.
Okay. Right. Go down. Right down the middle.
Yep. Right down the middle.
Right.
You decide. Let us know in the comments below who you got.
Who you got? Next match. It's not so much down the middle because it is a triple threat. Triple threat tag for the Magnum Tag Championships we have TDC in one corner. The other corner we have Royal Flava, and obviously the tried and true, the Crucible in the other corner.
The Crustables.
Yeah, the Incrustables.
Hey man, they cheated last showing.
Oh yes,
They cheated immensely.
Yeah.
Once Joey got kicked out, terminated, whatever word you want to use, the Crucible did go back on their word. Per our interview with Logan, if you haven't seen it, make sure you check the description below. Go check out that video. You'll get a little bit more insight into what's going on and why we're so upset with the Crustables. So
that's it. Cut. Ugh, irresistible. Yeah, right.
Royal Flava, I don't think I've ever seen before. I'm excited when we get new tag team wrestling. Basically, anybody that Magnum has found and brought into the squared circle, it has been fantastic. I'm just really excited to see a triple threat tag team.
It's gonna be insane.
Right?
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be so cool. I mean, we've seen those damn Coyotes, TDC. We've seen them before. It was the Stocks and Bonds days, but
that was the show that Christian Rose actually faced Jay Fowler for the Magnum title.
Oh right,
yep, that was that same night.
Show.
So they had a tag team match against the Crucible. It was a very David versus Goliath type of match, guys. And man, let me just tell you, the Crucible were struggling to even get a hold of these guys in the match. Yeah. These guys were dropping these kicks, these high cross bodies, like they were giving them the business. But they made a mistake, and the Crucible capitalized with their power advantage, and it was done. It was done. It was over. El Finito, you name it, Crucible did it. And they're back. They're back for part 2 or even part 3. I think they may have come back a second time before this match.
I'm sure they've been there. We've seen a lot of wrestling, right? So forgive us if we forget a little bit. If you can point out or find a video where we were there and you can prove it, I'd like to see that in the comments.
Yeah, you'll see him stand out. So if he's in the picture, we were there.
Yeah, you already know. This match is going to be insane, right? Just triple threat tag teams are exciting in general. They're a little bit hard to follow, like ringside, but in the ring, it's going to be super fun. Especially if we have this David and Goliath match that you're talking about again.
It was insane
with another tag team who's
insane.
To me, they give me the high flyer vibes. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be like maybe. It's surf and turf type match, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I like that.
So it could be kind of fun.
Like that. So it'll be good. It'll be a very good match. Very physical. Like I said, they're definitely going to, if they were smart, the two teams would team up to try to take out the Crucible
4v2, yeah.
And then just be like, all right, let's figure it out.
Yeah, 4v2.
I think, but we'll see.
I would hope, man. We'll see. Because I'm honestly.
Because Crucible definitely does have that size advantage over the other two teams.
Yeah.
They 100% do.
But again, we've said it for months, probably a year at this point. Do not bet against the Crucible.
No.
And they've shoved it right down our throats.
Mm-hmm.
Simple
Told us
as
straight
that.
to our faces.
Yeah, simple as that.
So,
where credit is, or giving credit where credit is due. I don't want you to win. I'll take the Royal Flava because I feel like I got some flavor myself. You know
I'll take
what I'm
TDC. I'm kind of a coyote. Ooh,
cool. Crucible going down. Sorry, Carlos.
Next match. Well, actually, it's not a match.
Oh,
we hear from the unpredictable, the violent,
the undeniable.
There's a lot of terms you could give Donnie here, but we hear from Donnie Pepper Cricket.
I mean, he had his goons come out and basically take out a bunch of people and
put Donnie through a table.
Yeah,
the long way.
That's true. Crazy. I mean,
they almost killed Donnie, thrown off that balcony. Not Donnie. I'm sorry, Duke. They almost killed Duke.
Yeah.
Last show.
I mean, he had his goons come out and kind of run house. I mean, that's why we have a suspended GM right now, or terminate. I don't know exactly what.
His GM, I guess, title is kind of up in the air at this point. So, we'll have to wait and see. And I mean, you can only find out more by going to the German American Society Hall, where you go watch From the Ashes, presented by Magnum Pro Wrestling. Wow.
Yeah.
November 9th. Crazy. Crazy. But I'm pretty sure Donnie's going to come out, and maybe give us an explanation, maybe introduce his group.
His goons,
Goons, maybe.
At least give us a name.
Or give us a name.
Give us something.
There's so many questions, and I hope Donnie answers some of those November 9th.
I think if anyone is best to do it, it is him. He's very eloquent on the mic, and he knows how to deliver a message. So let's just take a gander, see what he's got to offer, and I'd keep your ears open when he talks.
And then we'll see if Duke is going to allow him to.
True. I mean, we have a bunch of back and forth with them, too. Who knows what Donnie's got to say, if he's done with that, if it's over and done with. I mean, he kind of put him down already if you think about it.
True.
I mean, I don't think Duke will take that or stand for it, but at the very least, maybe Donnie's looking ahead at a different target.
Yeah.
So
We're moving on to greener pastures.
Well, I don't know about green.
Fresh pastures or fresh meat, how you would say.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Just when Donnie talks, I would listen because I'm very curious to see what he has to
The
say.
man might learn you something. You'll never know. All right. Well, moving on. We have the next match.
Next match.
This is kind of I'm very excited for this match, as I know you are. We have Kit Sackett taking on Connor Hopkins.
Dude, I remember the first time we saw Connor. He has a very different look, right? He wore his like shoulder band that he had. I don't know if it was like injury related, but if it was design, I don't know, right? But his look is very different.
Yeah.
Going against Kit, the Fork Father. I mean, it's a tough night for anyone. Kit's style, as we all know, is very different from the rest of the locker room. He has a very offensive moveset. Connor Hopkins is no slouch, though. He's very fast. He'll dive through ropes. He'll jump over ropes, top rope maneuvers. I mean,
that reminds me of the Stocks and Bonds days. Isn't he the one that kind of delivered that nasty forearm to Nino Hatchet?
correct.
That was insane. Like, I thought he might have wiggled loose some teeth in his Nino's jaw, honestly, from that forearm. So
Connor's quick, man.
that intensity from that man,
Very true.
very intense.
Just the ring awareness. I mean, this is a match made in heaven for people that like this style of wrestling, right? Connor Hopkins, Kit Sackett, it should be synonymous. A tag team eventually, you know what I'm saying? They would run house. But to see them go against each other is going to be an even more treat for us.
Well, if we're talking about tag teams, the Fork and Hop connection.
Don't get nobody started.
Don't write that down.
Yeah,
That's mine. Don't write that down.
Don't get nobody started. We got a job to do. We got to put them against each other, right?
Fair. We have a match, 1-on-1.
Versus The Undertaker.
Oh, snap. Where's Teddy? Teddy!
No. In all seriousness.
Okay.
Connor Hopkins versus Kit Sackett. Just cherry on top of the cake. There's nothing better.
Dude.
Nothing better.
And here's the thing with Kit. Like, we've seen Kit for a while, and we kind of know how he goes. I like the way I see him dissect his opponents.
Dude.
He goes in there with a fork or with a scalpel, whatever you want to call it, whatever maneuver he uses, and he goes in and he's like, I'm going to find your weak point. And I feel like Kid is doing that, but I don't know if Hopkins will be waiting for that.
To be fair, it's been a while since we've seen him, too.
True.
At least at Magnum, right?
Yeah.
Who knows what skill sets he developed and now how his new moves are and, what he's brought to the table. I mean, it could be too much for Kit. I hate saying that, but just
that's crazy.
The bar has just been elevated time and time again. It's hard to say what's going to happen, right? And that's why we're here. We're doing this in Mark order, General Mark style. We're trying to get to the bottom of it to give you guys the story.
Yep. Well, I guess we dilly-dallied around the story a lot. Who you got?
Oh, man. I'm going Kit Sackett.
Kit Sackett.
It's pretty easy. I'm a Kit fan. Everyone knows.
Yeah, I'm a Kit fan too, but it's too easy to pick Kit since you already picked Kit. So I'll be devil's advocate here. I'll be Connor Hopkins.
So you know what that means. Let us know in the comments below who you got.
Wow. Yeah, who you
A
got?
hop or the fork?
Yeah.
You let us know.
Let us know. All right, we got the next match here. We have the Top Gun title.
On the line?
On the line. We have HNIC, Nino Hatchet, taking on Alvin Falcone. With Joe DeSanti in his corner.
I don't know if you guys heard or have been following social media. You should probably follow Magnum Wrestling and 4.5 Marks on social medias.
Two great promotion platforms.
Magnum has said that DeSanti has nonstop called the office to demand this match for the what was it, the over the top, right? It was part of the Rumble. That was the issue.
Yes.
DeSanti did not like the way that Nino took care of business, threw out the trash, if you will. And now here we are. He got his match. I mean, I guess if we complain enough, we get matches around here.
Guess that's what happens. I don't know how much Falcone's paying DeSanti, but it must be a hefty sum for him to be constantly on top of Magnum management for this match.
We should get the phone logs and see how many messages actually came through or how many calls. That'd be interesting to know.
Yeah, I'm interested. But DeSanti's pay wages aside, we have a match here between these two guys. I don't think I've seen them one-on-one before. At least I don't recall seeing them one-on-one. So I don't know if this is the first time or the first time in a long time.
Maybe it's the first time for the Marks.
Oh, fair.
That could be. I don't think I've ever seen them go against each other either.
So I'm very excited to see how they fare against each other, how this clash of styles, I'm curious to see where we go from here, because I think this is the first time. Well, no, never mind. It's Red Wing. He did face Red Wing. I was going to say this is the first time we've seen a guy that's taller I would say I'm assuming he's taller than Nino, just
Oh,
stature
yeah, no.
wise.
He's my height.
Yeah.
I think
So-
even I'll give him this. I think he's a little bit taller than me. I'll give it to him.
There you go.
but
You get one.
Just know I'll knock you down a step if you come at me. So,
But then again, I don't know. Nino in that chain. Nino's just ruthlessness and he's scrappy. Nino is a scrappy guy.
you're right, and that is a chain, by the way.
Yeah.
Nino has a chain.
Yeah.
Just want to put
So
that out
chain
there.
versus small chain. I mean, but this ain't even for chains. This is for the strap, the Top Gun title, boy. So we're gonna see who actually will rise to become the Top Gun title champion holder.
Nino's been holding it down. He looks unstoppable. Even this whole dance around with the Apex, and I mean his little spats with Fowler. It's just been super interesting to see kind of Nino develop himself, not only as he's already developed as a wrestler, but his character, right? He's showing a little bit more of like, I can do this on my own.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm getting.
He's
off
showing
of
us he can be his own man.
Correct. So who knows? Who knows where it goes from here? He already eliminated the Crucible in the Over the Top Rumble.
That was insane.
That's a big deal, right? That is a huge deal.
The crowd blew up when that happened. Everybody just went like, "Oh!" and just screamed.
Yeah.
Man. Just when they got eliminated.
That was a huge deal.
Wow.
But it got him the win, right?
True.
And that's kind of what
True.
you got to do in those matches.
Amen.
So I feel like this is a pretty one-sided affair, right?
You think so?
Oh yeah, I'm going Nino all day. Who are you gonna go?
Well,
Tell me Falcone. I'll jump across this table. Choose your next words wisely.
the Magnum Militia wins in this match because this match is going to be amazing.
I just hope Nino puts the beat down on Falcone because I feel like everybody else has not yet.
Well,
he's
here's the
still
thing.
he's still standing.
He has that Weasel DeSanti in his corner,
Oh, you're right.
and so I know that's going to play a factor.
Sometimes I forget he's there because all I can if he's across the ring from me, all I see is his head.
That's all you need to see. Just
All I see is his head walk around the ring.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's I think the factor here that could give Falcone the edge.
Okay, but now
It's given him the edge countless times before.
but if we're talking, then we have the whole Apex.
Right, but I mean they have their hands full tonight too. That night as well. They have that triple threat with the Crucible. They have the tag titles on the
Right.
line. Then Dave Fowler, which we'll get into, he has his own triple threat to worry
So
about.
they might be busy. You're right.
Yeah, so there's a chance. There's a chance, but
Ooh, too much uncertainty.
exactly. And you know how you find out? Going to the German American Society Hall, November 9th. Magnum Pro Wrestling brings From the Ashes. Anyways, my prediction here, I'll stop dilly-dallying. I'm going to go with Falcone.
You're gonna go Falcone?
I have to.
I'm going Nino. You're crazy.
Just because of those factors, everybody's busy.
Listen, we're gonna
Falcone has DeSanti.
have to have a talk.
The numbers, man. I always follow the numbers.
Nino's title defenses and how long he's had the belt. And those aren't numbers. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, those are numbers too.
I don't really like the Apex either. Just be honest. But I dislike Fowler that much more.
Fair.
So I have to go. Nino.
I don't know.
Sorry to tell you.
I'm sorry.
Please tell the icon how wrong he is in the comments below.
Or how right I am in the comments. If you know, you know.
Next match.
All right, next match. We have Christian Rose
Dude,
taking on Brandon Nitro.
this is going to be a match to look out for.
Yeah.
We've seen Christian Rose a couple times. He is so good.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's very technical.
Yeah, he is.
Limb targeting, like he'll break you down one ankle, knee, elbow at a time.
Yeah.
It's
You want him to throw something at you, he'll throw it at you. He'll figure it out. Like in mid swing, mid whatever, he'll figure it out and it's coming at you.
yeah, he's really good. I enjoy his style of wrestling. It's very I want to say it's like old technician type. Like I don't want to say old, that's not the right term, but like a vintage technician. Like it just he knows what he's doing. The lockups are good. His slams are good. The way that he targets limbs is just super enjoyable to watch. So honestly, Nitro's got a tough night, I think.
Man.
The veteran, right? He's a veteran. I mean, I know Nitro's been around for a long time, but at the same time, it's not as long as Christian Rose. I'll guarantee that.
True.
I'll guarantee that. And how synonymous his name is with the Midwest and the Midwest scene.
Crazy.
Nitro's got a tough night.
Yeah, he does.
But as we've seen in the past, Nitro can handle himself. He has one of the longer reigns on that Top Gun title that I've seen personally.
True.
Um,
He beat Kit.
He beat Kit, yeah, and that's
That's
where
saying something.
That's the first thing, right?
That's saying something.
But Nitro has shown time and time again that he can hang with the big dogs. He's no slouch in these type of matches.
Mm-hmm.
He will find a way to climb the top rope, hit the mustache ride, whatever he's got to do, right?
Yeah.
He's at the top for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. That's a tough one, man. It really is a tough one, this match.
But again, like you said earlier, if either of them win, no matter what the case is, the Magnum fans, the Magnum militia, the Mark Army,
wow,
they are the people that win on this type of event.
True.
Just again,
true.
So excited. I know that in the video it probably doesn't do it justice, but when you see us there, when you're experiencing it yourself, there's nothing like a wrestling show.
Yeah. The energy from the rest of the crowd, the atmosphere, like you cannot replicate that.
Absolutely not.
It's crazy. Like if I could put that in a bottle, I would buy that drink regularly.
I think most people would.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But speaking about this match, who you got? I personally, I am very biased coming from a fellow Bang drinker.
Ooh.
I will have to say Brandon Nitro for this match for me.
Ooh. And that's where we differ.
Oh, really?
That's where we differ.
Oh, man. Don't make me jump over this table.
That's fine. Listen, I like Bang like the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about it. I mean, honestly, he is my mom's favorite wrestler. That's been checked off.
Yep.
Yep. But there's something about Christian Rose, man. His prowess in the ring. There's just it's unmatched.
Mm-hmm.
It's unmatched, and he has too much experience for him, I feel like, to even take a knee in that type of match. I'm going Christian Rose.
You think Christian Rose is going to hold his ground in that match and just
I do
command that ring?
I think he's going to plan himself, and he's going to root in.
Wow.
Being a Rose himself. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Well, we'll find out.
It's going to be the Bang versus the Rose.
Yeah.
And again, no matter who you go for, if you show up, you're going to win that night.
Dude, it's going to be great. It's
that
good.
good.
It's going to be.
What is going on, Mark Army? It's the cutest Carlos here, cutting into the video real quick. I know you're probably enjoying sitting back watching the icon as well as Pan Blanco talk about the amazingness that's gonna be from the ashes. But there's a couple things I wanted to add in here and just touch base on real quick. So as always, in the beginning of our videos, we always say card is subject to change, and we always talk about going in mark order. But what is part of change? Sometimes adding stuff is change, right? And guess what? That's right. We had 2 matches announced since the recording of this video. So we didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So here I am to talk about it. First, I'm going to talk about Uriah Upton versus Seto. Seto, I'm not sure. I'm going to go with Seto just because that sounds hard as fuck. Excuse my language there. But don't know much about Cito, but I do know about Uriah Upton, right? And what can I say? That man has had a showing and has improved over the last couple months. He's been going at it. We're not going at it, going with it with Mac, chasing the belt. Has been dealing with the Crucible, but, the Crucibles are the Crucibles. So he hasn't been able to, get that pin, but he has been coming up close, let's be honest. So with that said, just because he has proven it to me and proven it to the Magnum militia plenty of times, he is no laughing matter. So with that, I'm gonna give it up to Uriah Upton. Next, we also had announced Omar Pacheco versus Tim Boston, who just returned last show at Over the Top. Hasn't been around for a couple months, has been out due to injury, but that's given Omar plenty of time to kind of just, build that experience in Magnum, build, matches, or have matches upon matches. And again, I think has proven to plenty of people that, again, just like you're right, he is no laughing matter. So with that, just because he's had that experience, also I'm just a personal fan of Omar Pacheco, I'm going to give it to Omar. Just because, again, nothing against Tim Boston, but Tim Boston probably has some, some rust probably warming up to, and, his time will come. But it's just not now. It's Omar's time right now. But with that said, enjoy the rest of the video. Let's give it back to the icon and Pan Blanco, who, let's also be honest here, they kind of put some disrespect on the Crucible's name, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let the Crucible handle their business like I always do. All right, see you guys later.
Our main event of the evening. We have the Magnum title on the line, we have Copperhead Duke Cornell, Alan Shepard with the mechanics gloves, and all steel Jay Fowler. And triple threat.
Man, this is another dream match, I feel like.
This is going to be a fun match. It's going to be a great match.
Fowler's got a tough night.
Dude.
That man has had a target on his back basically since Weekend at Strifes.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as he did what he did and turned on the fans, it was a target immediately.
Everybody's coming for him.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming
and this is living proof. I mean, to have two competitors, especially the caliber of wrestlers these two are, Duke and Shepard, I mean, that's a tough night.
Wow.
That's a tough night.
I'm surprised they haven't been. I'm surprised there won't. I'd be surprised if there isn't any reports of any backstage shenanigans where they are just trying to get an early piece of the action. Seeing where Jay Fowler is, they're just going to run after him. I'd be surprised if I don't hear that.
I would say if he'd be smart, he'd be in the locker room behind the Apex, behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Because, again, there's a lot of people he's pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that want a chance at that title. Mm-hmm. And that's not just including the Magnum roster, right?
No.
Like, there's people outside of Omaha, outside of Iowa, outside of Minnesota, Wisconsin, you name it. There's people that want that belt.
They want a piece of Fowler.
So,
Exactly.
Duke, good luck. Shepard, you're the man. You already know this.
Yeah, put a smile on Jay Fowler's face.
Please, he needs it. He's been frowning a lot lately. We all know this.
Yeah, he's been losing his smile, I hear.
Yeah. This is definitely the main event of the century.
Man.
Triple threats are incredible. They're so much fun. They're so much fun to watch, and there's so much that could happen. Mm-hmm. Again, you don't have to be pinned to lose that belt.
True. Yeah, Jay Fowler doesn't have to be part of the decision at all.
Exactly.
At all.
So this could go many different ways. If again, we have the Crucible to worry about, we have Nino to worry about, the Apex, whatever you want to decipher them.
Mm-hmm,
but it's going to be a super interesting night for them.
Crazy.
I'm excited, man. I really like Shepard. You know how I feel about Duke. I used to love Fowler, but Fowler's on my shit list, just plain and simple.
He's been on that list for a while.
It's hard, man. It's hard to boo excellence, right? He's still great. I can't take that from him. He knows it. He rubs it in everyone's face.
He knows it, and he tells us about it.
Again, as much as I would like to see him as the good guy again, I'd rather him lose and suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it'd make the rest of the marks happy, except for Carlos. Except for the cutest. He's kind of on their good side.
Yeah. He's kind of
boo. But okay.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. You like what you like.
Yeah. I mean, this
Even
is
though you're wrong.
This is three different styles of wrestler.
Dude.
And to see how they clash and how they fare is going to be so much fun.
Dude.
I'm over the moon.
I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to watch it, honestly.
Yeah, November 9th can't come soon enough.
No, not at all.
Cannot.
Not at all. But let's not tiptoe around it anymore.
Okay.
This is a prediction show, so we have to pick who we got. I guess I'll go first. I love Duke.
I do too.
I love Shepard.
I do too.
But I'm a numbers man.
Yep.
I like the numbers game. I know where the math is. I've done my calculations.
My Fowler math.
My Fowler math. And
my 72 and 2/3 chance.
Yep. At From the Ashes.
At From the Ashes. Alan Shepard, Duke Cornell, your 33 and 2/3 chance has nothing on my 77 and 1/3 chance.
Yeah, he's all steel, and you ain't.
You put them together, I have 123 and 1/3 chance of whooping your ass at From the Ashes.
And I mean that math just come on, man. I'm gonna pick Jay Fowler.
Just because I went off on that rant makes me want to pick.
Like
Fowler
Bobby
too.
Fish said, "Where's the lie?"
It's tough, man. Okay. It's gonna sound super super weird.
Listen,
I think Duke has his night cut out for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Donnie's 100% done with him. So I don't know how that's gonna go.
Fair.
But I feel like Duke has other things to worry about other than that match.
True.
Shepard, great contender for this belt because not only did he prove himself the last couple shows, he was a focal point for Over the Top. He saved TJ.
He saved TJ, man.
I mean, what else you got to do?
Yeah, and he's been like climbing up those ranks. Like every month, he's been like picking up these wins back to back. Like he's been grinding to get to this spot. Honestly, if you really think about it,
he's one of the people that deserve this title shot. I do agree with that. And who knows? Again, Fowler is just on a tear. There's no question about it. It's hard to go against him when he's proven time and time again why he's the best.
It's Fowler's world, and we just live in it, man.
Wild. I'm going to go with Fowler just because of what we've seen before this. If I didn't have to pick Fowler, if like I said no, I'm going Shepard. Duke, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, Duke.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Duke. Please don't kill us.
I want to see Shepard up there, man. I really like his style of wrestling. I like the way that he presents himself, the way he commands attention.
I love his spine buster.
It's nasty.
It's disgusting.
It's nasty. I don't want to take that ever.
No, thank you.
So, yeah, if I didn't have to pick Fowler, I'll go Shep.
Fair.
Fair enough?
That is fair. It's fair. But I wish luck to all the competitors.
Yeah, incredible showing.
Card subject to change, man.
Always.
So stay tuned on the social medias. You'll get all the updates from here till the November 9th, which you can still go buy your tickets if you go to nitrotickets.com/Magnum Pro Wrestling. Find From the Ashes November 9th, maybe. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. Well,
tell them 4.5 Mark sent you.
Yeah, we sent you. Hello, hi. How you doing? How you doing?
Man, what an exciting card.
My goodness.
It can't come soon enough.
True.
To be fair, we have a big week of wrestling that weekend. So stay tuned on the socials. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Basically, anywhere that you have social media, come follow us.
Yeah.
Along with that, take a look at Magnum's page. Take a look at all the local wrestling around you. Don't be afraid to Google and to find what you like. If you like wrestling, you can find it wherever you are. Maybe it's an hour drive, but that hour drive will always be worth it.
Yeah. Make a day out of it finally. Maybe an hour drive. Maybe you'll be able to go find some new eating spots.
Do what we do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we do. Anytime we go somewhere new, we find somewhere new to eat. We do a review. We go watch some wrestling.
Yeah. Can't beat that.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. But what you can't beat is you can beat the like button. You can beat the comment section. You can beat the subscribe button. Because if you don't, we know you're a drive turkey.
Drive turkey.
And if that check bounces, so do you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.